Okay, here we are on our journey up to the North Peak, the very top, North Peak of the Four Peaks. So we're on our journey going up there right now. I'm just giving you a pan right now of what we're going with. I'm going to take the truck as far as I can in, and then I'm going to take the quad. The rest of the way up, that is the Northern Peak right there, as you see it. And here's a road that leads partway up there. Then you got to, I believe, four-wheel it after that. But so this is our journey, and we'll just have to see what happens. Okay. Nice. Now, if we look real close, maybe I should put my glasses on so I can make sure I'm focusing on the right road. There's a road here that we took. It's I believe 288, and let me see if I can get focused in on that. We want automatic. See if I can get in on this road here. There it is. That's 288. That's the road we took coming out of that mountain. And this is a winding road that I took coming up out of here. It's actually a pretty gnarly road. We have a couple of roads coming up here. I found a T down here with three roads going off. But here we are, yet another topical view as we get closer to the peak, which is right there. That is the Northern Peak. And then over here we have some kind of a observatory, microwave towers, something. Let's see if we can focus in on that. There we are. We'll probably end up here. Need a tripod for this to do it right. There's a Northern Peak. And then we have the valley. We still need to go up this road here to try to get up to here, and then we'll quad it. But we made it to the microwaves. We got a little ways to go. Gonna be getting on the quad real soon. And then we're through these trees here. And of course we have the fourth peak. I believe it's called Browns Peak. You can actually see you can actually see three peaks from here. Now the fourth one, I don't know where it comes in. It's probably from the far end, but we're going to end up back in there. Boy, that's a long ways. I hope my quad makes it. Okay, we got three different roads here. The one on the right goes down to 87. There's the two of the peaks here. Guess you can't see the one because that mountain's in the way. But then you have a road here. I believe that's the one that goes to Browns Peak. But then they always throw something in there to make it confusing. A third road. This is a trail we came up from. And now it's quad time. the rest of the hike. And we'll be doing all kinds of photos. Stay tuned. Oh, well, look what we have here, Mr. Manzanita. Well, that must mean that we're in the same range as we were down there in Mexico. Remember? When we were at the border, down Mexico way. As we start our ascension to the top, it's definitely all walking. Continuing our ascension, let's just see how far away it is. Oh, I got a ways to hike, I would think. Looks a little further than... Let's see. Let's see how far I can go. We'll go from there. Here is Mount Orr. It is next to the 87 coming out of Payson. It's a pretty high peak. It's funny that we're almost at the top of it. Not that particular peak, but somewhat level. By the time we get done, we should be way above it. Mount Orr. The hills we were quadding on a couple of weeks ago. We only got so far though. But these were all the hills that we went in. And we got as far as we could go on that road. But now we're past that. Well, I'm still not as far as I want to be. These trails keep going up and down through these valleys. I haven't even started my ascension to the top. Now, this is a trail going to Four Peaks. I don't know what this is. Don't really care. Had to peel some... it was chilly this morning. Now it's getting a little toasty. Had to take off a couple of my jackets. Let's continue. I think I'm at the base of, right when I peek out here, I'll be at the base of the North Peak. And then we'll get some pictures once I get up there. I am totally like out of breath and I'm going slow. So, let's see what happens. Okay? Okay. Once again. Out of breath. That is so beautiful out there. I am totally out of breath. I gotta rest here a minute before I do this final plunge. This gives you an idea how high I am. And I am at the base. There they are. That's the North Peak. Ain't too far. That's zoomed out. Let's zoom in. The trail continues. Well, let's see where it takes me. Here's a gnarly canyon coming up the valley through the base right here of the peaks. I'm right at the base, so I'm pretty much there, and that's all I got to go. It's just so damn pretty here. I'm gonna stop and take pictures. And we pan in from here, taking you up this valley. There's that road that we were on, and it took us to a point we had to stop. But it comes up some ravine here. But what I wanted to show you was, if you notice, the rock is changing color. This is the gray looking matter at the base of the peak. And these are your rock slides coming down out of the mountain that you can see really good from down on the ground. But what is just so cool is this is just such an awesome display of White Tank Mountains, Roosevelt Lake, Sunflower I think's in there somewhere, and Pumpkin Cedar. But I don't dare take my eyes off anything. I don't know what mountain that's at. That is. I'll have to check it out when I get. But here's a trail, kind of gnarly, straight down, if you know what I mean. Straight down. Not a good place to slip and fall. This is where I've come from. Don't ask me where the trail's at. I have not a freaking clue. Let's see what embarks around this corner. It's either the end of the trail. Oh no, the trail goes another way now. Okay, so you come to this little plateau here on the corner. Another gnarly looking ravine. Is that one of the peaks, I wonder? That might be one of the peaks. And this might be the saddle between the two. In this area here, let's find out. Way out. I'm not zoomed in at all. There's the northern peak, at least one part of it. There must be another one over there in the distance, and then another one there. Not really sure how this trail pans out up ahead, being I've never been there. But this is some pretty gnarly terrain that I'm crawling up right here. Pretty gnarly. Yep. And then back over to where we'll end up, hopefully. That might be a peak there. And that might be another one, and that might be the fourth. I'm not sure. I'll be able to tell better when I get down. That looks like Mount Graham way the hell off there in the distance. Here's a landmark we can look for. It would be this gnarly looking piece of rock here as it teeters up into one of the peaks. Just hope it looks the same
from the other side, which I'm sure it doesn't. It's got to be Mount Graham. Actually, Mount Graham's off to the right of that. Which I've totally lost. Okay, back. 9. Alder Saddle Trail number 81 or Four Peaks Trail number 130. I'll be taking the 130, which is still a ways to go. Well, I guarantee you right now, this isn't a one-day expedition. This is more like a stay overnight and camp up top and come down the next morning expedition, because I still got a ways to go and I've already been walking for 3 hours. So this is about as high as I'm going to get, which is a lot closer than I've ever been. I'm actually, you know, on the top, kind of, but not all the way. Alright. So let's start back. I'm going to walk a little bit, give an idea of what the trail's like here. I can try to keep it smooth somewhat. North Peak, coming back. Maybe there's another trail that goes up this way. I haven't been able to find it, but that's actually the mountain line that we were looking at and saw all the gnarly trees which led up to that. Okay, Johnny? All right. Off we go. Yeah, here we are, the walk back. I actually went to the other side of that mountain right there. I might have gone to the wrong peak. I'm not really sure. I'm wondering if there's a saddle here and another peak over in this area. I'm going to check it out when I get down further. Well, let's continue our descent. Oh, well, I guess we can go up this and figure out what time it is and how long it took me to walk back. So once I figured how long it took me to get there, and we'll see if it took longer to get back. I really doubt it. I think that where I parked the quad is around this corner. Or should I say, I'm hoping. I know of landmarks that I did cross. But I actually went to the other side of that and got probably 2/3 up on the other side, but couldn't top out because it was still a long trail.
Definitely cooler out here, David.
Well, I don't know what kind of good shots I'm going to be able to get off of this. Maybe it's got dirty windows. Maybe I should roll the windows down. But this is coming down off of the Four Peaks.
Pumpkin Center. This is a gnarly drive. Not my favorite road, but not my worst either. Now there's the west side of the Four Peaks and everything that's, oh, that's the whole Mendocino or Matazelle mountain range. Right there. It's part of Apache. Apache Lake, we've actually seen that from up here. See if we can get another shot of it. A bit better. Up here. Here's Apache. Let's see if I can zoom in. It's Apache Lake from up here. Got Roosevelt on the other side. The truck. Very dangerous doing this because I'm like right on the cliff and it's in it. Geez Louise, I gotta get going or I'm gonna lose my trailer. And I'm pulling a trailer. This is going down the, this would be the east side of the Four Peaks. Going down off. I'll be glad when I'm on the bottom. Then I gotta find me some gas. Well, there's another lake. There's the road development. We saw the Apache on the other side. This is me leaving. This is some of the area that I was in. I'll show you later how far up I went.